Hey y'all, it's your girl Simone. Welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today is another story time. So before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give a girl a thumbs up, and comment down below. So I don't know what this story is titled. I really don't, because I really be, like I said, I don't know what it's titled. But as y'all can see by the title, y'all seen something. So this story takes place back when I was in high school, y'all. We threw a house party and it was just... The whole day was just so much going on. It was just so much going on leading up to the party, after the party, everything was just going on. Anyway, so back in the day, me and my god sister used to stay wanting to do some shit. We used to stay wanting to do some stuff. And at this point, we was like, we should throw a party. So I'm like, all right, cool, like let's throw one, because we'll always go to people parties. So she'd be like, we always go to everybody else's party, like let's throw our own party and make some money. So I'm like, all right, where we gonna have it at? So she like, we can have it at my dad's house. So I'm like, all right, cool. So leading up to that day, I would have my grandma take me over there like after school or whatever, and we'd go. We trying to like scope out the backyard, like, okay, so the DJ could be here, the dance floor here, because they had a pool like on the other side. So we like, some people get in the pool, like we could put like, if you want to bring a bathing suit, you could do that too. We had it just all figured out, like we just planning it. So we just was like, okay, let's ask your dad now. So we went and we asked him like, hey, could we throw a pool party? We asked him like, could we throw a pool party? So he like, yeah, y'all could throw a party. I don't know what he thought, like if he thought we was losers or what, I don't know. But anyway, so he's like, yeah, y'all could throw a party or whatever. Now he into it too, like, oh, what food we gonna have? And we just like, food. So he like, yeah, what food we gonna have and what time should it start? This, that, and the third. Y'all gonna get a DJ. That's all in that, all that. So at this point, we already planned it out. We was like, okay, it's gonna be me, my god sister, Toxic, my god sister, other home girl, and then it was this one girl. And it's crazy because I really want to hit up my sister and ask her like, what happened to the girl? Like, it was this girl, she was popular like on MySpace, I think MySpace or Facebook. It's so weird how I remember her. All I remember her is that she was light skinned, and she always wore Juicy Couture sweatsuits, and she had a white dog. I don't know why. I remember she was just real popping. My sister hit her up because she was like, oh, let's ask her if she want to be a part of the party. Like, let's ask her if she want to be a part of the party because she know a lot of people and she could bring people, and plus she was older than us. So we just asked her to be a part of our party, and she was just like, yeah, she wanted to. So anyway, so we ended up, she said, yeah, she was cool at whatever to do it. So we all had in our mind, we was like, okay, we all gonna put in for the DJ. So we told people it was gonna be like a pool party. So I don't know, I forgot the times that we said it was gonna be from. I think we said it was gonna start probably like at 5 or something like that. And her dad was like, that's a little bit late, like it's a pool party, y'all should make it start at this time. So I think we put on there like from 3 to whenever or something like that. I really think we put like 3 p.m. or whatever. We put like an early time in the day. So because her dad was like, okay, well, because we was like, yeah, we gonna pay for a DJ from like, I think the DJ we was gonna pay for was from like 10 to 1 a.m. or something like that, or 9 to 1 a.m. It was some little time frame at nighttime. So her dad was just like, y'all, like, who's gonna be here at that time? And we just like, right, like, you know, I don't know what type of birthday party he thought this was gonna be, but he like, yeah, who finna be there at that time? So I'm gonna get a DJ for y'all, right? So we like, all right, cool. So he ended up getting a daytime DJ, right? So the day of the party, it's just us chilling in the backyard, like literally just not the other girl, the Juicy Couture sweatsuit girl. She didn't come because she was gonna come later on. So it was just me, my god sister Toxic, and her friend, and like my god sister's friend. So we chilling in the backyard. When I say like her dad, my god dad, he coming out, he looking, he laughing, like where everybody at it? We just sitting there because we like knowing nobody was finna come at that time. Like it's a shake that ass party, not a day party, like not a hit the piñata party. I don't know what he thought. So anyway, we just sitting around like, oh, they'll come, whatever, they'll come. So we just sitting around like, they'll come, whatever. So we just sitting around plotting. So we like, okay, her dad was like, he gonna go get some food. So she like, I'm gonna go with my dad to go get some food or whatever. So we like, all right, we need to get some alcohol, y'all. We need to get some alcohol. So this one, the Four Loko hype was all that or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, we need some drink. Like we need something to drink. So she like, all right, y'all can go to the liquor store and figure it out, because y'all know her dad's not finna buy us no alcohol. We in high school. So I'm like, all right, we gonna figure it out. Like, I'm like, when I'm at home, I already know what to do. Like, we ask crackheads outside the store, and they be getting it for us, so we good. Like, all we gotta do is ask somebody, get them like $1 or $2, and then we good. So we like, all right. So me, Toxic, and the friend, we walk to the liquor store. So while we walking there, we talking like, okay, why we so, man, y'all, why? Because I forgot. I think I was like in the 10th or 11th grade, and my god sister probably was like in the 9th. And yeah, so y'all, while we walking to the store or whatever, and while we walking, we see people on the streets, we invite them, we tell them like, yeah, we having a party around the corner tonight, come through, it's gonna be lit, bring a bathing suit if you want to, bring people, bring your own bottle, because we told people that too, like when we was aiming people, so we told them like bring your own bottle and all this other stuff, right? So we telling people on the streets, we running into like grown gang banging men, like, and we telling them like, yeah, y'all come through to our party tonight. One guy, he was looking at us, he laughed, he was like, y'all is young as fuck, why the fuck would we come to y'all party? So we like, it's gonna be drink there, it's gonna be a heated pool, it's gonna be food, it's gonna be a DJ. And it was like one of them, he was like, nah, we might slide through, or we might send some of the little homeboys to slide through. So we like, yeah, like y'all could come through, come. Mind y'all, where we stopped there and was talking to them, the store was probably like a little bit down, like we could see the liquor store. So I'm like, okay, well, can y'all help us out? Can y'all go get us some Four Locos out the store? So why the big OG, he just dying laughing. He like, nah, see, y'all want us to come to a party and y'all can't even come correct. Like, y'all ain't even got alcohol. Like, y'all some kids. So we like, don't worry about that. Like, bring who you want to bring. You know, if you want your own crowd there, bring them too. Like, but can you get the Four Locos? So he like, nah, I'm not finna help underage drinkers, but I might come to y'all party later on my own bottle. And I was just so like, what the hell? So we really was talking to him. Like the other girl, she like, that don't even make no fucking sense. Like, how you gonna say you'll come through with your own alcohol, but you ain't gonna buy us no alcohol? So he like, cause I'm not about to get y'all drunk. I ain't about to let y'all drink it under my drink. But if I want somewhere to slide through and chill, listen to music, I'm gonna come to y'all party. So we was just so irritated, y'all. Like, we so annoyed. At this point, I really want to say, fuck y'all, don't come to our party. But we didn't. We just walked away. So we walking, we're like, man, whatever, forget them. Like, it's gonna be a crackhead in front of the store anyway. So y'all, we finally end up getting in front of the store. Ain't no crackhead in sight. I don't know if it was like a convention and they was somewhere else, but it was none. Mind you, the store is next to a gas station. Ain't none at the gas station either. So we really walked from by the store, walk to the gas station. We looking around the gas station underneath the pumps. Hey, are y'all here? You know, they usually be there pumping gas and stuff. So I'm like, where are they at? It was even a Jack in the Box right there. We walked to the Jack in the Box. We don't see them. I'm like, bro, like, we really on a search for smokers right now because we cannot find none and we need to have somebody go in there. So I'm like, man, let's just stand in front of the store and try to pick somebody out that look cool to ask them. So we standing in front of the store, y'all. When I say we look so stupid, like, you could tell people that's walking up, like certain people, you could tell they already know what time it is. Like, don't ask me. Like, so certain people, we picking them out like, nah, she look mean, like, So I was like, we gotta ask a guy. And Toxic like, yeah, we need to ask a man. We need to ask a man because a woman is not gonna buy us none. Like, we really need to ask a guy. So we sitting around, we waiting. It seemed like no men was walking into that store. So finally this man pulls up, right? He pull up and he hop out his car and he looking at us, like, he just looking at us with like real creepy-ish way. And we was kind of really debating like, not him, because the way he was looking at us, it was just like, but we kind of like, it was just like a thing, like with our eyes, like we look like, like. So anyway, when he get out the car, he finally was just like, oh, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name? Light Bright, what's your name? So Toxic was just like, I'm Toxic. And he like, okay, all right, yeah, what y'all doing out here on this fine day? Like, what y'all doing out here? So we like, oh, we throwing a party and we just trying to get us something to drink. He like, oh, let me guess, y'all need me. Like, y'all need me to go up in there and get something for y'all. Well, it's your lucky day because I'm going to do it. So we like, oh, okay, cool. Like, you could do it. He like, yeah, I got y'all. What y'all want? So we like, we want some taco vodka. I mean, we want some Four Locos. So he like, Four Locos? Okay, I ain't never heard of that. What's that? Like, how old are y'all anyway? Like, how old are you? Like, point to Toxic. So she was like, oh, I'm 17. Mind you, she's not 17. We like 15, 14. So he like, or 16, 15. I don't remember. So he like, okay, yeah, like asking her whatever. So he like, yeah, okay, you 17, or remind you, this is a grown-ass man, and you was okay with her being 17, even though she clearly wasn't. We did not look that age, because at this point, we didn't even get ready for the party. We wasn't even dressed yet. Hair wasn't done. We was not even dressed. Like, we probably got, like, a puffball and shit. Like, we did not look, no. And that's when I used to wear my hair, like, yeah, we looked younger than that. So, anyway, so he like, okay, yeah, I don't know what Four Locos is. Like, that must be, like, a younger generation thing. So we like, yeah, I guess, like, he like, yeah, because I'm just about to go up in there and get me a little drink, like, you know, a little drink. So we like, okay, can you get us the Four Locos or no? So he like, yeah, I got y'all. So what like, when do y'all got to come in there with me? He's like, you come in there with me. Like, you gonna come in there with me and show me. So we look at her and I'm like, you good? She was like, yeah, I'm good. So then we like, how much? Like, he like, how much do y'all want? Like, how much do y'all want? Because y'all got the money. So I'm thinking like, dang, like you want to talk to her, but you ain't even gonna buy us the Four Locos. So we like, yeah, we got the money. So now we turned into a huddle and we like, how much should we get? Like we talking to each other. So I'm like, y'all, this is sad as hell, because remember I told y'all we were supposed to pay a DJ. We'll get there, but this is sad as hell because why we only had $10 like to get talking about. I mean, Four Locos. But remember, Four Locos was like $3-4 a can. So we could get $10 worth. I'm like, all right, we get $10 worth. This is so sad. Sad. Why all three of us? Probably four. I don't know why we only had $10. But we like, yeah, we could get $10 worth. So then my godsister's friend, she like grabbed my arm like, So she was like, "Can we get $30 worth?" So he was like, "Okay, $30 worth. All right, cool, $30." So he like, "All right, I'm gonna get him. Come with me into the store." So she going to the store, Toxic and him going to the store, and I'm like, "Girl, $30. We only got $10. Like we probably had 12 at the most." So I'm like, "We don't have no money like that." Like I don't know what it was. I think we probably forgot our money. You know what? We was real broke, but we couldn't have went to that store. You know what? We probably did, because Four Locos was cheap. I don't know why I keep want to say Taco Vodka, but they was cheap. So anyway, I'm like, "Girl, we only got $10. Like we don't got enough for $30 worth of Four Locos." So she was like, "Girl, we gonna steal them." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Girl, or he gonna buy him. Like he want to talk to her. Like we'll just tell him this all we got. Like he'll understand. Like if he want to talk to her, he'll get it. Like he'll understand." So I'm like, "All right." She was like, "But if not, girl, we just gonna run off with them bags when he come out." So I'm like, "Let's run off with the bags. Like let's not even give him the option to say, 'Oh, y'all played me.' Like, you know, because then what if he take them himself and just leave, or what if, you know, I don't know." So I'm like, "Let's just run off." So she like, "All right, girl, we gonna run off." So I'm like, "All right, we gotta figure out how we gonna tell Toxic. Like, you know, like we gotta figure it out." So we standing there, we just laughing, talking about what we gonna do. I'm like, "Let me try to aim her." So I aim her, but she didn't reply. So I'm like, dang, she must not be looking at her phone. So they finally coming out. They like loud, like he's loud. Well, he's loud. That's how I knew they was coming out. So they coming out. They stand, like when they coming out, she got 2 bags. It was 3 bags. She got 2 bags in her hands, and he had 1 bag in his hand. So the 2 bags I seen in her hands was full of our stuff, and then like the third bag that he was holding, it had his stuff in it, but it had like 2 or 1 can for us up in there. I don't really remember. So he had 1 bag. So he coming out the store, and they talking, and he was like, "Yeah, I got y'all a drink for y'all. I got y'all a drink for y'all. Oh, I ain't never heard of these." He looking at, like, saying how he looked at the can and how much alcohol percentage is in there. He like, "Y'all finna get fucked up. So what y'all say y'all's doing again?" So Toxic like, "We having a party tonight." And we looked at her like, out of all the people we done invited random people. We done invite the most weirdest people. But why would you invite him? Why? So she like, "Yeah, we having a party tonight, and it's gonna be around the corner." And we really looking, I'm like, it's just like really a family event type thing. He like, "Oh, well, y'all finna get fucked up with y'all family. I might have to slide over there." So she like, "Yeah, if you wanna come." And I was like, "Yeah, well, we better get to going, because, you know, like, we gotta go." So he was like, "Oh, okay, let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me get your number. So he talking to Toxic like, "Let me get your number." So while he talking to her, girl ended up grabbing the 2 bags that Toxic had. So while he fumbling trying to get his phone, he handed Toxic the other bag that he had, because the other girl took the 2 out of Toxic can, and he handed Toxic the other one. So I grabbed that one out of Toxic can, and she looking at me, and I looked at her while he like fumbling for his phone. He like, "Hold on, let me see if I got my phone. Hold on, I think it's in my car." Mind you, he put her right in front of the store. So he started leaning over to get his phone out the car. I must have grabbed Toxic. I was like, "Let's go." I grabbed Toxic like, "Come on, like, let's go." Why we start running? We just started running, because he was leaning inside of his passenger side. We running and dying laughing. But how the street was, it was like he was, okay, so this is how the street was. It was 2 sides of the street, of course, but like it was a big divider in the middle, and we ran the opposite way. So his car was going this, like face going that way. That's the side of the street he was on. So for him to get to us, because he tried to chase us, he like, hey, y'all didn't give me my fucking money. Y'all didn't give me my money. Y'all didn't give me my fucking money. Like, he just cussing. And he tried to chase after a little while, but like we looking back, and I'm trying not to trip and fall, because I'm like, just my luck. So we running. We started like kind of going through these apartments. Like we just running. So before like we like turned to go up in the apartments, we did see him hop in his car, but it's like he had to go down like a little bit far down to the light before he could just bust a U-turn and go to us. So it was no way we was gonna be gone anyway. Like we went through the apartments, ended up going through an alley, and we ended up back on the street. Like it was no way. Even though we told him where the party party was gonna be at. But like at this point we didn't give him an exact address, so it's no music playing, nothing like that. He don't know where we at. So we dying laughing. We finally go to finally get back to the house. So when we get back to the house, we breathing heavy, we laughing. So my god sister's like, what happened? Like, what happened? So we told her, like, girl, like, we told her the story and all this other stuff. So she like, oh my god, like, yeah, we went and got some food. I forgot, I think they got like wings or something like that. I really don't remember. So now at this point, the DJ that her dad got started setting up. And he was gonna stay there until our DJ came or whatever. So he started setting up. And only reason why I remember this DJ name, his name was DJ. He was a DJ named DJ. Only reason why I remember him is because when I went home and told my mom about the whole party, like everything that happened, my little sister, I don't know why, that's when they was like babies, and I don't know why she like took on to that name, and she used to be like saying DJ was her boyfriend. So I heard the name every damn day. So I don't know why we thought that name was so funny too. Like, we thought that was the most funniest name. Like, how he a DJ named DJ? I don't know what he doing nowadays, but hopefully his DJing career is like took off or whatever. Cause he was cool. He was playing some good music or whatever. But anyway, so we sitting around. He was just like, we go over to him like trying to tell him like, play this. Cause he playing music for the grown folks. Like, we like, play this. So he like, man, ain't nobody even at y'all party. Like, ain't nobody even here. It ain't nobody coming. Like, y'all just got a DJ just to be chilling. And we just like, whatever. Like, we just chilling around, whatever, because like it's still early. So I'm like, let's start getting ready. So we ended up ducking off because they wanted to go smoke and stuff like that. So we ducked off so they could smoke or whatever. Then we end up going in the house, we getting ready. So while we getting ready, she hitting up the girl with the sweatsuit. She like, yeah, I'm gonna come through at this time. Mind you, I think I was like in the 11th grade, 10th or 11th grade, but the girl, she was like a senior. So wherever school she went to, I don't know. I just know she had a white dog in a Juicy Couture sweatsuit. But she like, yeah, my people that I invited from my school, they coming at this time. It's a for sure. Y'all got the DJ, y'all got this, y'all got this. Mind y'all, she was supposed to put it on the DJ too. But anyway, we'll get there. So anyway, we telling her like, yeah, we got food. So she like, all right, I'm gonna come through. So she end up, while we getting ready and stuff, I'm flat ironing my hair, we doing all this stuff, we getting cute. She ended up coming. Like, she came through and she was like, hey y'all, like, you know, like, hi, like, we like, hi, like, you know, we just looking at her like, oh, hey girl, like, I don't know, she was really kind of popular. I really wonder, I don't remember her name or nothing, but anyway, we said hi to her and all this other stuff. So she like, yeah, my mom just dropped me off, so my mom's talking to your dad and like and stuff right now. So she talking to them. So she get in the room, she just sitting there. So we like, oh, so is everybody really coming? She like, yeah, it's gonna be lit, all this other stuff like that. Y'all, why her mom pull off, she start changing. We thinking she getting ready with us. She changing. She put on like this skirt and this little jacket or whatever. She kept her Juicy Couture jacket, a tracksuit jacket on. She put on a skirt and she was like, all right, I'll be back. I'm gonna go do something. So we like, where you going? She was like, I'll be back. Like, I'm gonna come back later. It's too early to be at a party. I already got the DJ, but I'm gonna come back later because nobody's here no way. So I'm gonna come back. So my godsister was like, okay, like, do you want to give us the money for the DJ now? Because I think he's gonna want us to pay him when he get here or at the end of the night. So she like, I'm gonna pay y'all when I come back. Like, I got y'all. Like, I'm gonna come back. So we like, all right. I forgot how much we was all supposed to put in. Probably it was like $50 each. I don't really remember. So anyway, so she left. We there getting ready. So it's time going by while we just chilling, laughing, going outside, messing with DJ from time to time, and all this other stuff. So it start getting nighttime. Now, when it start getting dark, because mind y'all, this was in the summertime, so you know the sun start going down late as hell. So when it start getting nighttime, you see people kind of like coming in. Like, it was a lot of people like that kind of we knew, like younger people that couldn't get dropped off later, so they just starting to pile in. So now it's like kickback-ish. So her dad, because I swear the whole day her dad felt so bad. He like, dang, y'all ain't got no friends, ain't nobody here. So now people starting to come through and just chill, and we just talking around and just chilling. So DJ like, okay, now he want to play better music and stuff. Like, he was playing cool music, but now he actually want to listen to what we telling him to play, because it's like he was playing what he wanted to hear, and it's like, I don't want to hear this is how we do. Like, I don't want to hear that right now. Anyway, everybody coming in and stuff, so we just chilling around. We sharing what's left of the wings because we was eating them. So we sharing what's left of the wings because we was eating the wings for sure, because we had nothing else to do. So we sharing them. Like, now we starting to crack open the Four Locos, but we doing it on the low because we cannot be having this alcohol here. When I tell y'all, when that little bit of crowd started coming, like, let's say we said the party started at 8 or something like that. Well, no, we did say it started at 3, but we did tell people like come at this time. So let's say it's probably like we told people to come at 8, 7, like 8. Okay, at this time it was like 7:30. Like, probably it's not even 7:30, like 7 o'clock, 6:30ish, because people started coming. The ones that didn't have no rides, they start coming early. Like, can we come early and just chill? And we like, yeah, whatever. So at this point it's real early, like 6:30ish, 7 going on that time. We told people to come at like 8 o'clock, right? So when I say we start cracking open in Four Locos, if you experienced Four Locos back in the day, I know they resell them now. I don't know how they are now, because I'm not going to put my life in danger. I'm not. But if you experienced Four Locos back in the day, bro, they got discontinued for a reason. Let's just say that. So we cracking open the Four Locos, we drinking them, but we passing them around, because even though we got all these Four Locos, we was like, okay, more people's gonna be coming later, and we still want to drink. You know, when you younger, you drink, you really don't understand alcohol. Like, you don't understand. Like, we drinking, just drinking. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to chill a little bit because I want to wait till everybody come and I start drinking more. Because at this point, her dad was like, he going to go get some pizza because he started seeing people come. So, Toxic is taking them back. She drinking. I'm like, girl, let's wait. Like, the pizza gonna come. We still gotta eat. All this other stuff. She like, no, I'm good. So she was like, oh, do you mind if I invite my boyfriend or whatever? So I'm like, girl, you can invite whoever you wanted to. You Ben was supposed to invite people. This the party. Like, we was supposed to split what was at the door, right? Anyway, so now we like listen to the music. We just swaying in the back, putting our feet in the pool. We just real big chilling. So this one boy ended up coming, right? This boy, I don't know. It was like this boy that I met on an AIM chat room long time ago. Like, you know how you just meet people on chat rooms, or when you be on somebody else's page. Like, I had a boy best friend, and sometimes I would be on his AIM and he'll be on my AIM. So he'll go talk to girls and I'll talk to boys on his shit. Like, it would just be like that. I'd be like, oh, well, add my AIM when I get back on my shit. So anyway, it was this boy I met on AIM chat room. He ended up coming, and he knew Toxic already, which I didn't know that, which is crazy because I had told her, like, when I told her about the boy, she was like, oh, I don't know who that is, da da da. So when he walked up, I'm like, hi, like, what's up? Let's just name him Calvin. So I'm like, hey, Calvin, and he gave him a hug or whatever, and Toxic was just like, Calvin, what the fuck are you doing here? Mind you, like I said, she was taken aback. So she, like, kind of faded at this point. So she like, Calvin, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, what are you doing here? So I'm like, girl, you know Calvin? So she like, girl, yes, I know Calvin. Like, duh, I told you I know Calvin. So I'm like, you told me you didn't know him, because I'm like, I asked you when I met him in the AIM chat room probably like 2 days ago. Who knows? Because yeah. So I'm like, when I asked you about him, you said you didn't know him. So she like, I do know Calvin. Calvin, I know you, right? Remember you used to try to talk to me? Y'all. So I'm like, oh, you know Calvin like that? So I'm like, oh, okay, mind you, it was nothing like that. We was just aiming back and forth, but like, I wouldn't have, like, I still would have invited him to the party, but not on some, like, come see me type stuff. Like, and then it's just crazy that I did, because y'all, okay, remember the story time where I told y'all I had the boyfriend? I was like, he was embarrassed to me or whatever, and when his homies was telling him to like give me a hug and a kiss, he was acting weird as hell. Yeah, so me and him was dating at this time. I forgot what I named him, and I was finna say his real name, so I'm gonna just go ahead and say, remember that story time, and I'll link that down below. But yeah, I was dating him at this time, but I think I did invite him to the party, and he said he didn't want to come or something like that. I don't really remember. So, and me, around this time, I did know Joe, but me and Joe wasn't dating because, well, we was dating, but we wasn't in a relationship because Joe was in jail. So I know y'all probably thinking like, how are you dating somebody that's in jail? Well, Joe was in the juvenile homes or whatever, and we was getting to know each other more at this time. Like, you know, I was falling for that jail talk, and it was just like, and y'all know it's sad that I was falling for that. Just know this is off topic as hell, but it's sad that I was falling for that little jail talk with Joe, because for one, why am I a teenager dating another teenager that's in jail, and I'm just falling for this, and I could just be out here having fun? One, two, and all them letters he always threatened my life. And it's just so crazy, because you know, that's when back in the day when you thought toxic love was cute and all that other stuff, because people putting it on the internet like, oh, if he do this to you, then he loves you. If he do this to you, he really likes you. And it's like, when you think about it, that's not love. It's not okay. Run for the fucking hills. And I used to think that shit was so cute, and my mom used to be so mad. Like, she used to be so mad. But anyway, Joe was in jail, and if Joe wasn't, he most definitely would have been at that party. But yeah, so I'm like, oh, okay. So Calvin, when she said like, you used to talk to, like, you try to talk to me, so he like, man, oh my god, like, you, man, like, what are you talking about? So she like, yeah, Calvin, you used to try to talk to me. You used to try to talk to me in third period. Every time you always be trying to come sit next to me in third period and talk to me. So he was like, yeah, like, cause it be boring in the classroom. She was like, oh, so you wasn't trying to talk to me? Like, you wasn't trying to have me come over? She was like, Symone, you would have came with me. You would have talked to his homeboy, him right there. So you might as well talk to him now. Calvin, what you want to talk about? And I was just like, mind you, she's so loud to where people is looking, to where my goddad and them, they was outside. So I'm like, girl, chill, like, you doing too much, and I don't want them to cancel the party before they even started. But you doing too much. If you want to talk to Calvin, talk to Calvin, bitch. I don't give a fuck about Calvin. I have a boyfriend and I'm dating someone in jail. Like, what the fuck? Like, so I'm just like, girl, it's not that deep. Like, I just invited him to come to the party. And she was just like, oh, okay, like, you trying to talk to my best friend? And she put her arm around me like, you trying to talk to my best friend? And I'm just like, like, okay, like, you know, girl, you doing the most. So she's like, you trying to talk to her? You can't talk to her. Like, that's my love. She's my love. And at this point, I knew this bitch is gonna get on my nerves for the rest of the night. So she like, this is my love. This is my love. Like, you know what, best friend? And she gonna look at me and she's like, best friend, we not letting nobody come between us. No, Calvin, we're not. So he was like, man, you weird. Like, man, all right, where the drink at? Cause she drunk. Where the drink? So his homie's like, man, yeah, where the drink at? So I'm like, yeah, let's drink. And I'm like, yeah, let's drink. So then I'm like, where's the punch? Like, you know, because I'm trying to play it off, like, because I'm like, damn, I was just kind of loud. So anyway, we end up giving them some Four Loko, whatever. Calvin and them, they friends standing off to the side. You could tell they waiting for the party to get popping because they just, yeah. So we just all mingling. More people are starting to come in. Time is going by, more people coming in. We cracking open another bottle because there's so many heads now. So we sipping. The pizza came. We eating, sipping. Oh my God. It's starting to get lit. So it was DJ packing his stuff up, because the DJ we had, he was a popular DJ. He came and he started putting his stuff up. Like, he said, no, we like, oh, this who we need. Everybody knew him, so they like, oh, y'all got him? And we just like, yeah, we got him. Mind y'all, Juicy Couture Sweatsuit ain't came back yet. So they like, oh, y'all got him. So we like, yeah. So he DJ packing up, but he like, who he gonna stay around? I think he was related to them or something like that. I don't know how they knew him, but I think he probably was. So he was like, he gonna stay around. So DJ's like, I'm gonna stay around. He eating his pizza, got his little drink, and yeah, so not none of our Four Loko, but yeah, the drink that the adults had, they had some real drink. We had them canned little Four Loko drinks. But anyway, so he's sitting around. So I forgot who it was. Oh, it was her cousin, or no, I don't know if it was her cousin or DJ. I can't remember, but they were supposed to be at the door, and we was like, okay, we're charging $5 to get in, or it was like $5 or $10. We're like, we're charging $5 or $10 to get in. Y'all, mind y'all, with the money we made that night, that's when we already was supposed to have money to pay the DJ, but just, yeah. So we charging this amount to get in. So he like, yeah, I got you. I forgot if it was DJ ordered, because I really cannot remember. So more people come in. So at this point, since my weird ass, I guess, real boyfriend didn't want to come, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna invite somebody else. So I put on my aim away message, like, party tonight, hit me up for details or whatever. So it was this boy, and I'm gonna just say his real name because, y'all, this was so many years ago. I done graduated high school in 2012. This happened so many years ago, and I don't know where this man is in life, what happened to him. I don't know or give a fuck. So yeah, instead of trying to think of a name for him, I'm saying his real name. So it was this boy I had met on an AIM chat room too, named Charm, and he was like hitting me up like, oh, I want to come. Mind y'all, he was older than me too. I think he had already graduated high school. Yeah, he did already graduate high school at this point. He was in college, y'all. And I never lied about my age back then, y'all. When people would send me ASL, I used to be like 16, female English, because I thought ASL, you know, it's age, sex, location. My dumb ass used to think it was age, sex, language. And you know, some people would stop replying to me because they probably think like, girl, either you're dumb or you live somewhere named English and I don't know where the hell that's at. So they would just not reply to me. But you know, some people would still reply, probably like, okay, you speak English, so do I, duh. But anyway, so yeah, I'll be like 16, female English, like, y'all, I really was dumb, y'all. And it was nobody corrected me. I think it was like one person, I think it was a friend that corrected me. Like, I told them like, girl, he's asking you your language, and somebody was like, girl, that means location. And I'm like, oh. But anyway, so it was this boy named Charmer or whatever. So he hit me up like, oh, I've been wanting to see you, I've been trying to kick it with you or whatever. Which I never kicked it with him because, y'all, I was the scary girl. I'm not even gonna lie. I was the type of girl that I could give you a good game conversation. We could have the best conversation ever. But when it come down to linking, I'm not linking with you unless, back then, y'all, because I was scary, but I start linking with people. But unless I'm linking with you with people, and it'd be like somewhere. Like, it really had to be, I'm not linking by myself. And y'all, I was just that girl. Like, I was, and you would be surprised because be like, damn, girl, we talking so good. But you know, like I said, I was dating somebody in a jail house, so I was used to just being a pen pal with people anyway. So anyway, so he hit me up like, I've been trying to link with you, can I pull up to your party? So I'm like, yeah. He like, can I bring the homies? Like, is it good? Like, who hood is that? Da da da. I'm like, this ain't no hood, this a house, you know, like y'all, I'm like, this is not a hood, it's a house. Like, yeah, y'all could come, y'all could bring bathing suits if y'all want to. Only a little people bring a bathing suit, whatever, y'all. But anyway, so I told him like, yeah, you could come through. He like, you gonna get in the pool with me? I'm like, nah, I ain't got no bathing suit. But yeah, like, if you come through, you could bring your homies. He like, all right, cool. He like, can I repost it on my aim. So I'm like, if you want to, like, I really don't care. So I'm like telling them like, yeah, this boy named Charm, he's grown. Like, he's not grown, but he's older than us. Like, he's gonna come or whatever. So they was like, yeah. And mind y'all, at this time, I didn't know the boy was out of high school. I had found out later that night. But this time, I'm just thinking he in the 12th grade. But anyway, so he ended up eventually pulling up. And when he pulled up, he just walking through, acting like he's a celebrity. He got some shades on. Mind y'all, at this point, it's a full-blown throw-that-ass party. Like, it is lit. Like, it's lit. Like, the parents is coming outside every now and again just to, like, watch some stuff. But they not seeing nothing too crazy, like fights or anything like that. So they going back in the house. It's people in the pool. Mind y'all, when they went in the house, it was a wrap. Like, it was people in the pool making out. When I say this party was packed, it was lit. It was lit. We throwing ass. Well, I'm barely doing that because I don't know how to dance, right? So this kind of like led me into this situation that I ended up getting in. So I ain't really know how to dance like that. So I'll dance, but like I'll be nervous. But if it's somebody I don't know and I'm just dancing on you at the party. But mind y'all, I swear back then, I didn't know how to dance. I was not like, and it's sad because my gossip, she younger than me. She used to be trying to teach me like, girl, like move your hips like this, like do it like this. And I'd be like all back like, girl, I don't get it. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. And it'll be boys that'll be laughing like, oh my god, just stop, y'all. And I used to think I was doing something. I'll try to get on the floor and just slow grind on somebody or get on a chair and grind. But like, I used to be the girl at the party with my feet on the wall and my hands on the ground, but it was really nowhere I could do this at. So I had to just like kind of dance with people. It just wasn't given anyway. So the boy walk in, he walk in like he a celebrity, like everybody supposed to just know him. I don't know how popular he was at the school he went to or whatever, but that's how he walked in. So he ended up aiming me like, I'm right here, where you at? So I was nervous. I'm like, oh my god. But mind you, we aiming, but he has the shades on, but he's like keep looking around. I'm just like, either I don't look the same or he just don't see me because he got them dark ass shades on. So I'm like, I don't know. His homies was really around him like entourage or something. So I'm like, I'll go over there. So Toxic like, let's go over there. Like, let's go over there. Which one is for you, friend? Like, which one is for you? So I'm like, the little one. Like, y'all, I'm like him with the shades on. So she like, all right. So I'm like, all right, let's go over there. So we end up walking over there to him. And I'm like, what's up? Like, hi. So he like, what's up? And he give me a hug, y'all. He give me a hug like I was some random ass groupie bitch that just walked up to him because I noticed him from somewhere else. So after that, he just like, after he gave me a hug, he like looked back down. He go back on his phone and stuff like that. I'm just like, what's up with him? So I was finna walk away, y'all. This point, because Toxic was like, girl, what is going on? And she drunk as hell or whatever. Ooh, doing that made my throat hurt. So she like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? She like, and I'm like, dance, girl, dance. So she just started dancing. And one of his friends started dancing behind him. So I'm like, all right, come on. Because she was finna fall. So I'm like, we was finna walk away. So right when I was finna walk away with her, why Charm pulled my arm like this? Like, he grabbed my arm. He was like, where you going? So I'm like, oh, I was finna go over there, like, with my friends and stuff. Because, you know, I thought you just, you know, came in, you want to have fun or whatever. So he like, no, I came to see you. Like, I came to see you. So I'm like, oh, like, I didn't even know you noticed me. He like, girl, why would I not notice you? Like, you invited me here. How would I not notice you? We've been talking on AIM for like this amount of time. How would I not? Like, okay, I get it. You noticed me. Like, now I understand. You did notice me. You just weird. So he just like, if I didn't say that, but he just like, yeah, I noticed you. So I'm like, all right, well, you want to drink? Like, you want to drink? So he like, yeah, what y'all drinking on? So I'm like, Four Loko. So he looked at his friends. He said, oh, gotta be a kid. Gotta be a kid, bro. I told you I was 16 and a half. Like, I told you that. So I told him, yeah. So anyway, so I'm like, yeah, we drink Four Loko. So he like, that's all y'all got? Like, y'all ain't got nothing else? So I'm like, yeah, that's all we have. So he like, we'll drink some. So we go up in the house. We like, let's go in the house because we kept our stuff in the house. We go in the house. I'm like, Toxic, come with me, because she already just drunk, stumbling around. I'm like, come with me. So I got like, where y'all going? I'm like, in the house to get some more drink. She's like, oh, I'm gonna come in the house too. So we all end up going to the house. Now we talking. We like, y'all see this party? Like, y'all see the party? We making so much money. They like, yeah, we making so much money. So we just excited. Toxic like, I want some more to drink. And I'm just like, yeah, girl, like, calm down. You want some water too? She's like, no, like, let's go outside. I want to dance. And she just started dancing. I'm like, hey. So my gossip was like, bitch, you too drunk right now. You need to stop. You too drunk. You gonna get us in trouble. Like, shut the fuck up. So she like, girl, I am not drunk. I just want to have fun. I'm going outside. And she tried to walk, and I grabbed her. I'm like, girl, wait. Like, we gonna go in a minute. Like, let's get the drink. Like, come on. We gonna drink some first, and then we'll go outside and let whoever else drink some. So she like, okay. So my god sister's like, she don't need no more. And her homegirl ended up walking in. She like, yeah, she don't need no more. So why when she walking in next to you know, Juicy Couture sweatsuit, I don't know where the hell she came from. She started walking in. She was like, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Okay, this is a party. This is a party. Y'all better thank me. Mind y'all, it was like, yeah, you did bring people, but I seen a lot of familiar faces too. So we had that party lit too. So she like, y'all better thank me. So we like, she putting her stuff like over to the side where Toxic was at. She like, I'm gonna put my stuff over here because it's on the side of the bed. So we like, all right, cool. That's where all our stuff is at anyway. So she like, okay, what happened? So she like, okay, so yeah, what y'all finna do? Like, where's the drink at? Like, what y'all drinking on? So we drinking on 4 Loco. She like, okay, I'm gonna need a can to myself. Like, just give me my own can. And we really was finna, like, we looking at each other, and here go my sister's like, all right, here. Like, she like, all right, y'all, I'll be out. She was like, she don't need no more. Like, point at Toxic, like, she don't need no more. And she was just like, I'm good. Mind y'all, I usually get fucked up, but I didn't get like that because this is my goddamn house. I'm not trying to get drunk like that because I'm not trying to get in trouble. Like, you know, so I was like, nah, I ain't doing all that. So we end up cracking open a can for us. We passing it around, you know, like it's a 40 in a brown can, in a brown bag. We just drinking it. So we like, all right, let's go back outside. So I'm like, you good, girl? Like, you good? You need to throw up or anything? You good? My god sister, I swear, she was looking at Toxic like, she was so irritated. So she like, I'm good, let's go. You love me, so I'm like, yeah, I love you, girl, come on, you good? She like, I love you. I'm like, you should lay down for a little bit. I don't want to lay down. And I'm like, okay, girl, all right, let's go then. Let's go outside. So I'm feeling good. I'm like, all right, let's go. So before we was finna go, I'm like, oh, I gotta use the bathroom. Like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So mind y'all, the other bathroom was taken, so I ended up going to the other bathroom, right? So I'm in the bathroom. This is Toxic. Cause I'm like, come in the bathroom with me. Cause I'm like, how drunk she is, I cannot just leave her out everywhere. I cannot leave her. We go in the bathroom, y'all. I'm peeing. She like, oh my god. I'm like, what are you crying for? What's wrong? She was like, why you pee loud? Why I pee loud, girl? So I just started laughing. I'm like, girl, you know when you peeing for, it's be like, when you trying to pee real quick, it seem like you got an hour-long pee, and it be like, so I'm like, girl, just do something, like, wash your face off or something. Like, look in the mirror. I don't know, like, why are you watching me? Like, she literally was just staring at me like, you pee too loud. Like, she really over here whining and crying. I'm like, girl, okay, the fuck? So I'm like, maybe you should try to pee. So she's like, I'm gonna pee in the tub. I'm like, no, the fuck you not. Like, I'm almost done. Give me 5 more minutes and I'm gonna be done. Like, I'm gonna wrap it up. So I'm peeing, like, peeing. Then I'm finally done. So I get up and I flush the toilet. So she like, why would you flush the toilet? And I'm like, why would I not flush the toilet? She's like, they said on the news that we not supposed to waste water. Like, did you take a shit? If you didn't, you not supposed to flush. So I'm like, girl, what the fuck? We flush around here. Like, I'm flushing the damn toilet. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I look like just having everybody just pile up peeing on everybody pee. Like, no, I don't want to pee on nobody else pee, so I don't want nobody. Girl, so she really was arguing with me back and forth about me not flushing the toilet. I'm sorry that you wanted to pee on my pee, but girl, just use the bathroom. So I'm like, girl, use the bathroom. So I'm like, really, like, go to the bathroom, like pushing her over to the toilet. I'm like, girl, you need to let me know when you ready to, mind you, we were supposed to spend that at my godsister's house. So I'm like, you need to let me know when you ready to go lay down, because I'll go in there and lay down with you. Mind you, at this point, Charm hitting me up like, where you at? So I'm like, I'm about to come back outside with the bottle. Mind you, we all in the bathroom with the can. So I'm like, yeah, use the bathroom. So she peeing, she's sitting down, and she just like, and I'm just sitting there like, standing there like, okay, I don't hear it no more. So I'm like, are you done? Like, you girl, somebody's outside waiting for me. So she like, yeah, I'm done. I just want to hang out. Like, why we can't just hang out in here? And I'm like, because we not hanging out in the bathroom. Might be somebody knocking on the door like, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, all right, come on, let's go. So she washed her hands. We leave out the bathroom. The person now that was finna go in the bathroom was a boy. He like, why y'all was in the bathroom together? What y'all was doing? Oh, let me find out what y'all was doing. So she like, this is my friend. This is my friend. And she started kissing my cheek. He like, oh, that's what y'all was doing in the bathroom? So I'm like, no. Like, you know, you go to the bathroom with your friends. He like, this is my friend. So I just start pulling her like, girl, let's go. Because we not finna have this conversation with this boy. And you getting on my damn nerves. So I'm like, all right, let's go. Before we go out this house, I promise you, I said, Toxic, are you good? She said, I'm good. Just give me some more to drink. And I was like, no, you're not getting no more to drink. Like we not doing that no more. Like, I took my last sip. I'm not going to drink no more. You don't drink no more. Okay? Like, we done drinking. Just give me some more. I'm like, no, you done drinking. And I grabbed a bottle of water and I'm like, here, drink this. So she was just so mad. She go out the house stumping like this. And I'm just like, okay, this bitch is getting on my freaking nerves. So I go over there to the boy or whatever. And we over there, we buy them. So she like, I'm about to go talk to Calvin. And I'm like, all right, whatever, bye, peace out. You know, so she ended up going to go talk to Calvin. I guess I really don't care because I'm like, I'm talking to the boy Charm. So anyway, so he like, yeah. So now they start playing slow songs. Everybody in position, grinding, like, hey, just getting in. I'm just over here like, so Charm like, dance on me. Mind y'all, I kind of had a crush on this boy. So I'm like, oh, I can't dance, y'all. I was so scared, y'all. So I'm trying, like, I turned around, I tried to do a little 1-2, and when I noticed he was like kind of trying to position me better, I was like, I cannot dance. Y'all know what I did? I end up was like, here's the can, like, here's the can, like, y'all didn't drink that. So he like, oh yeah, we finna drink some. So they drinking, mind you, people recording and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not about to be made a fool out of, like, not on this boy that I like. So they drinking the can, they like down in the can or whatever. So after like he passed it to his homeboy, he like, all right, come on, dance with me, dance with me. So he turned back around, I'm like, oh y'all, I tried to do a little wine again, and it was like, give me, because he dancing with me, like, you know, I swear it was like none of y'all niggas just don't know how to dance. Like back in the day, it's like every boy knew how to dance. They grinding with you, and that be throwing me off too. Like, boy, I'm trying to learn and you moving a little bit too much for me. But he trying to teach me, like, come on, like, you know, why I did the dumbest stuff ever, y'all. And I had a problem. I did this probably, I can't lie, I did this probably like 2-3 times. I don't know what was up with me, but I had this weird obsession where I like to make out with people. And I can't say it's not even weird, it's nothing wrong with that, but you shouldn't be making out with random people at parties. But y'all, and I did this when I was a teenager. Don't think I be just out here in the club kissing people, because I don't do that. But y'all, it was crazy. I can't say I had, because I like to make out still, not with random people, like a person I'm dealing with, but like, I don't know, I just like making out. But y'all, it's sad because I remember one time I had strep throat, and my uncle was going around telling everybody I had mono, and I'm just like, for one, boy, no, I don't. I have strep throat. And for two, who tell you that I just be kissing people? Like, how he know? Like, but nah, anyway, I think he knew because he used to, I was gonna say, sell stuff to people at my school, and I don't know, they used to come over and they be like, wait, how you know such and such? Like, why you over here? You buying something? I'm like, no, this my people house. And they be like, oh. So I don't know if they used to tell at school, like, oh, she be kiss people. But I didn't kiss people at school. Okay, let me just stop talking and finish the story. So anyway, when he did the little thing and I realized I couldn't dance and I'm getting embarrassed, y'all, I turn around and I start kissing him. Turn around, I just start kissing him. He kissing me back. Now we making out. We full blown just going at it. His homeboy's like, oh, okay, we going at it. Like, we just kissing. I don't know, it was so weird. To where at one point my god sister come over there and she like, what the fuck are you doing, y'all? I don't know. It had to be the alcohol. The 3 times that this happened, mind you, it wouldn't be random people. It would be like somebody I know in there. So don't think I just be randomly kiss. You know what we did? Okay, never mind. But look, it don't be random people, y'all. It be people I know at the party. Like, don't judge me. But anyway, my god sister was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was just like, girl, like, mind you, at this point I was already kind of faded, but I was like, I be kind of good at playing it off. But like, at this point it was just coming out, and I'm just like, I don't know if I could taste the Four Loko on his breath, which transferred into my mouth. I don't know, but I'm like, girl, like, this cool. I invited him, it's cool, this Charm. And she's like, who the fuck is Charm? Like, yeah. And I'm like, it's cool, it's Charm. And he like, nah, we cool, he cool. Who is this? I'm like, that's my fam, like, that's my family. So he like, we good. She was like, oh, okay, but bitch, get your motherfucking friend. That's what she told me. She like, get your motherfucking friend. She was like, cause she getting on my nerves. And I was like, oh, I'm like, okay, Charm, I'll be right back. He's like, yeah, you better be back. Come back for me. So I'm like, I'll be back. I leave. I'm like, where's she at? So I see her over there by the pool, y'all. She over there by the pool, laying on the ground crying on the ground, and people was around her, and it's like this one girl trying to get her, like, girl, just get up, and she like, no, cause y'all don't understand, y'all don't get it. And I'm just like, she like, get her. She's like, cause my dad is asking what the fuck is wrong with her, and I'm telling him I don't know, so you need to get her, like, get her. So I'm like, I got her. There's people around laughing. It was only like one girl trying to help her, and I'm like, fuck, okay. Woosah. So I go over there, I'm like, Toxic, what's going on? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong? Because you know, when somebody crying, it's like, first I come in as the sweet, you know, try to be nice, but after a while, like, I could be a little sour. But right now I'm like, what's going on? Like, you know how to deal with people. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's wrong, girl? Like, what's wrong? She's like, they don't get it. Like, we've been friends forever. And I'm like, yeah, we've been friends forever. Like, she's like, we've been friends for a long time. I'm like, right, girl, we friends. Come on, get up. So I'm getting her up. She getting up and I'm hugging her. We just hugging for a long time. She's like, girl, yeah, don't ever leave your friend like that ever again. Don't leave your friend like that. You don't leave your friend. And I'm like, I didn't leave my friend. We're at a party. This is our party. Okay, well, you don't leave your friend. I'm like, we know who house this is. This is where we staying. Like, don't try to tell me. Now I'm getting to it with the girl because I'm over here hugging Toxic. We're getting to her like, don't try to tell me like, leave my friend. I didn't leave my friend. This is a party and da 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 da. And we're all responsible for ourselves. Like, you know, she like, well, don't leave your friend. Like, I'm just saying, like, she over here crying over you and you leaving her. I'm like, she not crying over me. So then Toxic was like, she didn't leave me. This is our party. This is our party. Who are you? Who the fuck are you, bitch? Like, now she getting loud with the girl. The girl was like, bitch, I was trying to help you. You over here crying, looking a fool, while these niggas over here laughing at you, recording you. And now we getting into it with the girl. So then next thing you know, my god sister come back over there. She was like, girl, my dad is like, what is going on? So I'm like, all right, girl, go get the fuck away from us. So she trying to put a girl in the girl like, yeah, because I'm over here trying to help you. You bitches look dumb as fuck anyway. Like, she really was getting mad. And my god sister's like, I don't know who you are, but you got to go. Like, you got to leave because this is our party and you doing the most. So I'm over here. I'm like, Toxic, chill out, bro. Chill out. You doing too much. So she like, no, I'm not. Like, I'm good. I'm like, why are you on the floor crying? Like, why are you on the ground crying? She was like, because they don't fucking know. So I'm like, who are you talking to? Now we getting into it with each other. Because I'm like, girl, stop yelling at me. So I'm grabbing her face. I'm like, girl, stop yelling at me. Stop yelling at me. I'm like, hello, you hear me? You hear me? I'm grabbing her face. And she was like, look, I don't know what, like, go back over there. Go back over there. Why are you over here? She was like, why are you over here? Like, you want to talk to Calvin that bad? Bitch, I was so, when I tell y'all I was mad, I'm like, you need to go in the house. You need to go lay down. Because I'm like, you, but mind y'all, at this point, I'm talking regular, but most likely my words were slurring because I was drunk off of Four Loko. I'm like, you need to go to the house. Like, you need to go lay down because you doing too much. She was like, I'm good. I know what I'm doing. Can Calvin spend the night? And I was like, no. So he just like laughing. When I tell you, him and his homeboys just dying laughing. I'm like, come with me. Like, come with me over here. So she's like, girl, I don't want to go with you. You go back, be with that nigga because that's what you want to do. She telling me like I'm picking a man over her. And I'm just thinking like, girl, it's a party. Okay, if I want to make out with this random ass nigga I met on AIM, I could do that. So I'm just like, I'm irritated at this point. So I'm like, girl, come with me. Like, I don't care. I'm like, you about to get her in trouble. Like, you need to come with me. Like, just come with me. So she's like, all right, whatever. Like, bye, Calvin. Bye, Calvin. So they just laughing. When I tell y'all, Calvin and his friends just thought it was the funniest shit ever. Maybe they was high, but I don't know. But they thought it was just so funny. So I'm like, girl, come over here. So we going back over there to Charm. But before we go over there, I stopped and I pull her to the side when it was just us right there. And I'm talking to her. I'm like, girl, mind you, it's somebody in the pool with their damn panties and bra on. I'm like, girl, y'all, I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, did I do something to you? Did I do something wrong? So she's like, you didn't do nothing wrong to me, but like, we supposed to have fun at the party. Why are you just want to be up under him? Like, you don't even know him. And I'm just like, okay, well, I don't have to be up under him if you don't want me to. Like, you know, we could have fun. I'm like, but don't be weird. Like, you know, you having fun. You said you want to be with Calvin. Like, I'm like, I thought you wanted to talk to his friends. So she was all like, yeah, but y'all over there, y'all just, I don't know. Like, so I'm like, all right, girl, like, you want to dance? Like, you want to dance? So she was like, and I'm like, you want to dance? And she like, and I'm like, you want to dance? And she like, you want to dance? Y'all, so now we over here hugging like, you want to dance? And we just drunk. Now we trying to like dance on each other looking dumb as shit. And I'm like, all right, let's go back over there. Because y'all, by where the pool was at, it wasn't too many people right there. And it was kind of like gated off. So we going back to the other side where everybody's at dancing and stuff. But you could see it. It's not like a big gate or nothing like that. So we go back over there. I'm like, let me find Charm, y'all. While I go over there, Charm is getting a dance of his life from this girl. Something I could never give him. And I was just sitting there like... y'all, Charm was getting, she was fucking it up on Charm, like swinging that ass back like boom, boom, boom. And I'm just like, so Toxic, I was gonna say her name. So Toxic was like, girl, she on him. Like, you better go fuck it up on somebody. You better go do this. And I'm like, girl, I'm not worried. Like, oh, well, I'm not worried. So now we dancing on each other. Like, we just dancing. Now another boy come behind her and the boy pulled me around. So we just dancing. We having a good time. We twerking. We having a good ass time. Charm not really caring. He like, shit, you can't dance no way. So he not caring. He doing him. We dancing. Now at this point, we just dancing, having fun. At this point, more alcohol's in my system. So I didn't really care that I didn't know how to dance. I'm just still dancing, having fun on the floor, looking dumb as shit. I'm just, you know, we having a good time. So at this point, my gossip put me to the side and was like, the DJ want his money. So I'm like, oh, okay, Toxic, come on, the DJ want his money. So we all go into the house, right? We go into the house. Why when we go into the house, we all go by where our stuff is at. Our stuff was on the side of the bed where I said where Toxic was standing at. So we all go over there. Why Juicy Couture sweatsuits, her stuff is gone. Her stuff is gone. So I'm like, where's Juicy Couture sweatsuit stuff at? Like, where'd she go? She's still here? So she was like, she should be here. Like, she was supposed to spend the night too. Like, she didn't tell me she was leaving. So I'm like, her stuff is gone. So at this point, my god sister's tripping because she like, who the fuck came in here? Like, who came in the room? Mind you, all of our stuff is kind of like opened up. So she like, who came here? So she mad because she like, somebody came in the house. Nobody supposed to be in the house. Like, came to like where her room is at. She like, nobody supposed to be up in here. Who came in here? Like, somebody stole our stuff. All this other stuff. So she hit an old girl up. So she like, what the fuck? So why was she hitting her up or whatever? She hitting her up. The girl not replying. Finally, the girl replying was like, oh, my mom said I had to leave. I left. So we like, what the fuck? So my god sister's like, did you? Okay, well, we got to pay the DJ. Like, where's your money at? Like, did you give him the money? So she was like, oh, okay, well, she's like, well, y'all still got to give me my money from what was owed at the door anyway, so you could take it out of that, but like, just give me my money or whatever. So we like, wait, what? Like, so at this point, she like, yeah, she left, just take it to take it out of that. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, why is our stuff open, y'all? Like, we still trying to figure out like, why is our stuff open? Nothing was taken out of our stuff, but it was open. I don't even know why we went in the room to get nothing, because y'all, I probably had $5 for that DJ, y'all. So we like, okay, good idea, let's go get the money that we was made off the door or whatever, right? So while we in there, Toxic's standing there like this. She's standing there like this. And my god sister was like, bitch, you better not. You better not. You better not. And she just started looking and she's standing there like this. And I was like, girl, if you got to throw up, go to the bathroom. Mind you, it's a bathroom right there. It literally was a bathroom in her room. I'm like, if you got to throw up, go to the bathroom. I'm like, come on, Toxic. She like, and she just standing there like this rocking. I'm like, girl, and my god sister's like, bitch, if you do it, y'all, why this bitch threw up on the fucking floor? She threw up on the rug. She threw up on the fucking floor. She threw up on the floor. My god sister was like, I'm finna beat this bitch the fuck up, y'all. She screamed, she's like, I'm gonna beat this bitch the fuck up. I'm gonna beat her up. I'm gonna beat your ass, bitch. Get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house. So she go over there to her and she like pulling Toxic by her hair. She's like, get the fuck out of my house. Like, get out of my house. So I'm like, chill. I'm like, Toxic, why would you throw up on the floor? Like, why would you throw up right there? And she was like, I just couldn't do it. Like, I'm so sad. And I'm just like, bro. So now she yelling. She's like, get the fuck out of my house, Symone. Get her out of my house. I'm gonna beat her ass. Y'all gotta go. Y'all can't spend the night. Get her the fuck out of my house. I'm gonna beat her ass. I swear to God, get her out of my house. So I'm like, bro, just chill. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, Toxic, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now I'm yelling at her and she like crying on the floor. She just crying, throw up in her mouth. So next thing you know, she like, and just threw up somewhere. And I'm like, this bitch is insane. So she's like, bitch, clean that shit. I'm gonna beat her ass. Y'all gonna beat her ass. So the other friend was like, that's nasty as fuck. Like, you nasty as fuck. Did you throw up on our stuff? Because mind you, she was over there kind of by the stuff. So she looking, she like, no. My god sister like pulling her, like trying to pull her out of her, like pull her out the house. She's like, get the fuck out. So she making a scene. So next thing you know, her stepmom and my goddad came in there and they was like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? So she was like, this bitch just threw up, da da da. So they look and they was like, wait, is that the girl? So my god sister stepmom was like, is that the girl who just asked me if she could borrow an outfit because it was cold outside? So we like, wait, what? So she was like, no, who asked you to borrow an outfit? She was like, the other girl. I thought that was her because I didn't know she was sick, because I was gonna say that she threw up in my outfit, like, you know, in her like she had what y'all, this was the Juicy Couture sweatsuit bandit, because she asked to borrow a Juicy Couture sweatsuit because she said it was cold, right? So she ended up, she was like, no. And she was like, she left. Like, that was blah, blah, blah. She was like, she left. So she like, she left. Like, why would she get my clothes and leave, y'all? So anyway, so we like, so what she was like, oh, okay, yeah, you drunk? Like, who gave her alcohol? No, that's not happening. We finna shut the party down. So my god sister's like, no, what the fuck? Symone, get her out of my house. So I'm like, all right, look, I'll just leave. Like, I'll leave. I'll take her home or whatever. I'll take her home. Because she was like, Ned, like, thinking the party was finna get, they was finna shut the party down because they like, how does she have alcohol? Like, who brought alcohol here? So they still just asking, like, how did she get drunk? How did she get drunk? Like, did y'all have alcohol? So we like, no, somebody must have brung it. Like, somebody must have brung alcohol or whatever. And we just like, they was like, well, whoever brung alcohol needs to leave. So I'm like, like, so I'm over here trying to lie. I'm like, oh, the boys that gave her, I think they already left. Like, they wasn't trying to stay. Like, they came earlier. I'm just trying to lie on him, but I'm drunk and it's not making sense. So that's like, yeah, she gotta go home. Like, she gotta go home. So I'm like, all right, fuck. So I'm like, dang, I don't want to call my grandma, because if I call my grandma, she's drunk like this, my grandma's gonna tell Toxic's mom. So I'm like, dang. So I'm like, all right, hold on. They was like, you need to clean that up. You need to clean that up. So she like, my godsister's like, you need to clean it up. So she threw a paper towel and she like, clean it up. So I'm like, all right, hold on. I'm about to get us a ride. So I'm like, come with me. Let's get the money from the door. And then I'm gonna get us a ride. Like, I'm gonna get up out of here. So she like, yeah, get her the fuck out of here. Cause that bitch is dumb as fuck. Like, she just so mad. So we go, why we go to the outside? Me, my godsister, and a friend. Toxic's in the house trying to clean up the throw up. We go outside. Tell me why the person that was at the door didn't charge nobody. Didn't charge not a soul. Not no one. Not nobody. Unless he just pocket the money. But he didn't charge nobody. So I'm like, what? We like, hold on, wait. So the DJ really like, where's my money? So she like, oh my God. So now she's just so mad because now she got to tell her dad to pay the DJ that we was supposed to pay because we didn't have no money for this DJ because we thought we was going to make all this money at the door, which we didn't make, which it was so many people there we would have made the money. But it's like, how you didn't charge nobody? Like I said, unless he did just pocket the money himself. So I'm like, what the hell? So I end up going over to Charm. He like, you good? What's going on? Like, it looked like a lot going on. So I'm like, Charm. My John knew he had a car, so I'm like, Charm, can you take me home? Like, can you take me home? So he's like, what happened? I'm like, my friend, and she's just drunk, like, she's throwing up, like, you just take us home, please, like, you give me a ride home. So he's like, all right, I'll give you a ride home. He was like, I'll give you a ride home. You all ready right now? So I'm like, yeah, I'm ready right now. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna pull my car up to the front, like, just meet me outside. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to go grab her. He's like, yeah, make sure she ain't throwing up, because she's not finna throw up in my car. And I'm like, all right, cool, she good. So I end up going, I'm like, Toxic, come on. She crying on the floor, crying, laying next to the throw. She didn't clean shit up. She's laying next to it, crying. I'm like, girl, get up. She's crying about like some shit that had nothing to do with nothing. So I'm like, girl, get up, get up. Now I'm getting her up and they gave her a towel. I'm like, thank you. Like, you know, so my godsister's still cussing her like, bitch, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, she is a mad, like, she is hot. So I'm like, all right, come on. So we end up leaving out. While we leaving out, Charm got his car right there. I get in the car. We get in the car. So why, when we get in the car and we driving to go to my house, his homeboy was like, how old are y'all? Like, how old are y'all? So I'm like telling him my age. So he was like, Charm, these some little ass girls. Like, they young. So he was like, man, bro, like, man. And he was like, bro, man. He was like, I knew they was young when I was seeing a lot of the females. I'm like, this is not no college party. So then that's when I realized that Charm was not in high school no more. He was like, yeah, but it was cool. It was cool. We had fun though. They was like, yeah, y'all did have fun. Y'all had a lit party. I'm like, yeah, I'm mad we gotta leave early. And Toxic crying like, I'm sorry. And I'm just like, yeah, sorry. So anyway, we in the car on the way home. So Charm was just like, oh, okay, when I get out the car, like, we get out the car and Toxic laying on the seat. Charm was like, can I have a hug? So I got out the car, I'm giving him a hug. He's like, can I get another kiss? And I was just like, Charm, I just really need to get her in the house. Like, I need to get her in the house. And he was like, so you're not gonna kiss me again? And I was like, I just gotta get her in the house. Like, she's got a lot going on. So he's like, man, all right, come on, get her out of my car. We finna go back to the party. We going back to the party. So I'm like, all right. So I get her out the car and they drove off fast as shit. And we go up in the house, y'all. Toxic was annoying that night, annoying. But after, like, I kind of cleaned her, like, help her clean herself up, because I wasn't finna let her just get into my bed like that. So I kind of helped her, like, clean herself up, get the little throw up that was in her hair, because she was laying next to the throw up out her hair, clean her face up, whatever, you know. And she ended up laying down. I gave her some clothes to sleep in and she ended up laying down, which, because I don't know, we was moving so fast that we both forgot our stuff at my godsister's house. When I went in there and she was on the floor and my godsister cussing her out, we forgot our clothes there. So she didn't have no clothes to sleep in. So we forgot our stuff. Y'all, why the next day when I talked to my godsister, for one, old girl was really trying to trip off door money when we told her nothing was made. She wasn't trying to get into the DJ. Why she stole the stepmama's Juicy Couture sweatsuit, and maybe that's how she got her collection. She stole her sweatsuit. She was just, I don't know, she was weird. And then come to find out that we had some more cans of, like 2 more cans of Four Locos. She took those with her too when she left. She was really just like a thief, y'all. She really was a thief. And it was just crazy because my godsister was so hot, but we had a good ass time though. It was lit, I swear. Toxic was like, we had fun. I'm just like, girl, we could have had more fun. And she was telling me, like, some people spent night. She was like, yeah, everybody was just like, didn't have a ride home. She was like, some boys spent the night too. We had fun. We had a game night. She was like, my dad wasn't really tripping like that. We just had to sleep in the living room. And I'm just like, boys spent the night. Oh, I was so mad. I was so mad that we had to leave because of her throwing up. I was hot. When I tell y'all, because it's like, girl, if you would have just chilled and laid down when I told you to just lay down for a little bit, we could have stayed. But anyway, it was cool that we didn't stay because, y'all, I don't know what Charm was on, but it wasn't finna give whatever he thought it was finna give. Like, boy, we just kissed. Chill out. Like, it was just a kiss. Like, oh, y'all. But anyway, y'all, after that, did I ever talk to Charm? Like, I talked to him, but he told me I was childish. And, yeah. And I'm just like, how am I childish? The fuck? But he did go back to the party though, because my sister was telling me like, yeah, he came back to the party, like he was all on her homegirl, they was dancing, fucking with them, and I'm just like, I guess whatever. But yeah, he told me I was childish, and then after that we didn't talk. He ended up like aiming me, like when AIM started to die down and people was getting on like Facebook and stuff like that. He had asked me for my social media, but like we never had each other. I ain't never seen him in a day again in my life ever again. If I was to see him, I probably wouldn't know what he looked like. He probably don't even go by Charm no more. That probably was like a name from a clique or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's the end of this story, and my camera's gonna die. But that's the end of this story, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you didn't see yesterday's story time, make sure you go view that. If you didn't see Friday's story time, make sure you go watch that. If you didn't see the Subby Sunday, make sure you go watch that, because I'm rolling them in for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias listed down below. Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok, and Twitter at LifeWithSymone. I love you guys so much.